Yeah. It's getting crazy out here, y'all. Stay focused. Let's go, KD. Take a look around you. Look to find your way, man. Find your way, man. Look to find your way. Yeah, take a look around you. Look to find your way, man. Look to find your way. Yeah, I ain't talk is talk. And move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change the way. Got things to do. I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said, take a look around you. Nigga, find your way, man. Find your way, man. Find your way, man. I said, take a look around you. Nigga, find your way, man. Find your way, man. Find your way, man. Hey, you the one that say that. You and me go way back. When this whole thing over, I'ma send my invoice, pay that. You don't wanna say that. You don't want this payback. I keep my composure. This my kingdom, nigga, stay back. We had a couple of moments. You had a choice, nigga, own it. Your real colors, they showing. I'm real, nigga, I'm focused. When I come around, I'm fly with it. Stay moving, do buy with it. New sound, just vibe with it. Same truth and we die with it. I see it like it's an obstacle. I never sit on the fence. Nothing to me is impossible. Music of means to the end. Most of the shit is illogical. All of y'all niggas depend on what they pretend. Just think what you had. Stop looking at trends. You wearing your eyes like it's topical. Clearly now, the pain is gone. The fame is on. And they play my songs. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, I ain't talk is talk. And move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change the way. Got things to do. I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said, take a look around you. Nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. I said, take a look around you. Nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Diet culture, diet culture, diet culture. That's all I see. And capitalism.
What's up, bro? It is man.
Biatch.
So toxic.
Oh, Jesus, what the fuck is that?
Fat phobia.
Yo, no, whoa. Go to the fucking gym.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Wall Norman.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Whoa. Welcome, everyone, to episode 23 Hundo and 38 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole, yo, back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 flexing on all you beef.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer. It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
All right, give it up for Papa and the Swole fam. We are live again everywhere. Make sure you check out thedailyswole.com, thedailyswole.com for all the live stream links. Leave us a review on the podcast app in which you bang your ear holes. If you're banging your ear holes, and we think that you are, make sure that you leave us a 5-star review, share the stream, and of course, check out all the links below to join the fam over at swolenormousx.com. Swole fam is the greatest in the room. It's the Swole fam. The Swole fam. Yeah, Freak out, fam. How we doing, Brenda? What's up, Green Trolley? How we doing? Anna Simberg, TJ. What's up, Annika, Cerny, Jessica, Karen, Robin, Jillian, Shannon. Everyone is here. John, what's up, Christopher? How we doing, bro? Nick, Danny in the house. Keith, everyone is here. Welcome to the show. Come one, come all. Share the stream, hit the like button, leave a comment, all that good shit. It is Friday, Beaches. Before we even get into anything, we got a lot of great questions that have come in. We got a lot of shit posts. We got even something more important today. We have an overtime segment. Let's fucking go. We got overtime right after the live stream. So immediately after we're done here, we go into overtime immediately. So make sure you can still join the fam right now. Right now. You could join the fam right now. You could go and join the fam and be in there in time for overtime. So if you don't know what overtime is, our bonus segment we do every single Friday right after the live stream, and we stream it live inside Swole Enormous X for members inside the Daily Swole private Telegram chat, and we have brand new edits that we do that we can't post on social media anymore because they get offended and you hurt your people's feelings. But we make them anyway. Because they're fucking awesome and it's funny as shit.
Stop whining.
And then we do some throwback videos and we have a good time. So it's some extra deep throwback and new edit content. It's fucking fire. So be there. Overtime going live right after today's episode. We will see you there. Now let's get into today's episode. We got a lot of stuff to get into. So without further ado, let's see a little Tainty Man. Aww. He's sleeping and I have Pinkston Churchill right by my side, but let's move right along. Let's summon the Falcon and get the nut busted. We'll give away this card at the end of today's episode. I think all of you know what the Swole card is. So drop that hashtag in the comments down below. Happy Fef, everyone. Happy Fef, fam. Falcon. Yes. Nailed it. Fancy card. It's a fancy card. Cheers, Leo. You're raging alcoholic. Cheers. All right, hashtag Fef for a chance to win today's Swole card. You all know the deal. Today's the day in which we delete, unfollow, unsubscribe. We cut out all the fucking noise. We'll put that scroll at the bottom of the screen. Make sure that you are taking care of your Fef, fam. Do not underestimate the power of Fef. The power of pillar number one, community. The power of pillar number one shall never go and never be overestimated. You need to tighten that shit up. Tighten that shit up and do it now. If you haven't cleared out your contacts, if you haven't cleared out, I don't know, things that you follow on Instagram or podcasts or YouTube channels, if you haven't cleaned house, now's the fucking time. Every day is that great opportunity, but today is another reminder that you should be tightening up that shit because it is a poison. It will seep in. It will create cracks and crevices and it'll turn into fissures. It will just drive you fucking nuts and it will hold you back. And you know that coworkers and family members and people that aren't on the same page as you, that don't want to take care of their health, that criticize you and critique you, and they're just dragging you down and they're projecting their own self-hatred. You have to remove yourself from those situations. And sometimes it's really hard to do so. Sometimes it's really hard. Sometimes you have to, make hard decisions. But at the same time, if you're putting yourself first and you're prioritizing yourself, it's really an easy decision. And it gets easier over time. It gets easier and easier and easier. Let's get into that tip. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right, let's get into some Swole fam posts. We got a comment here I just noticed from Jillian. Where's Papa Swolio? I've been gone for a while due to physical and mental health crisis. Well, I'm glad you're back. Hope everything is well. And Papa Swolio is doing just fine. She's sleeping in Mama Swolio's office. She usually doesn't come in here. I can bring her in here and put her there, but she'll just sleep by my foot. She won't stay on the camera. She won't stay in her bed. And she's comfortable. She's sleeping. Everyone's napping right now, as per the Tainty Man. Everyone's napping. Aww. Everyone's napping, but she's good. She's doing really well. She's very healthy. Everything's fine. So thank you for asking. Before we get into the first Swole fan post, reminder to check out all the brand new merch over at papaswolio.com. I keep on saying this because we just launched a brand new section called New Releases, so it's an easy place to find all the latest drops. We have the full image Back to the Fucking Gym, which is probably the greatest design in the history of designs. It's absolutely awesome. Check it out. Look at those fucking gains. Look at those gains. Awesome design. Back to the Fucking Gym. Also, we have the Back to the Fucking Gym logo. Remember, for all these designs, for anything on the site, 24/7, 365, use code DailySwole for 10% off. We have Swoleopoly, the greatest and swollest game never made. The game of gains. Do not pass go. Do not go to the gym. Do not collect 200 pounds of lean mass. You can make that up for yourself, but it's a great design. Check it out. And of course, we have Swoler things. So all those amazing designs over there now at Papa Swolio. Danny ordered the Swoler Things design shirt Wednesday. Nice. I cannot wait to get, I have a bunch of things on order. I have all those. They're ready. They should be here any day. I can't wait to make some videos and post that shit. I love those designs. Came out great. So I appreciate all the support and super stoked to see all of you wearing that. Oh, we got a first Swole fan post. This one's from Brian. He writes, hell yeah, beaches. He got his fuck your resolutions tank in. Now's the season. Fam, did you know what? There's no September 31st. It's September 30th tomorrow. Holy shit, by the way. Oh my God, tomorrow. Fuck, tomorrow. Tomorrow is October 1st. It's already fuck your resolution season. It starts October 1st officially. It's a soft start. You know, but I start pushing hard. So we already got it going on. Fucking fuck your resolutions. I can't believe it's fuck your resolution season. So you're going to hear that every day. I'm going to be raging on that shit every day. Tomorrow's card, obviously. It's Swole Slept Saturday, but you know it's going to be a fuck your resolution card. All right, Joanne. It's here. I could not love it more. 4:30 a.m. in the gym getting my shit done. I was walking around my bedroom in the dark with my phone for light getting ready this morning. My boyfriend was still asleep in bed, so I accidentally tapped the screen and Papa's video singing Wake Up, Go to the Fucking Gym came on. I had my hands full and couldn't do much to stop it. I wonder how much my boyfriend appreciated that. Oh well, wouldn't be a problem if he was getting ready for the gym as well. Look at that. Awesome. Got your fuck your feelings tank or hoodie on. Awesome. Looking great. More gorillas. Wake up, you beesh, and go to the fucking gym. If you're already at the gym, then look, people that get offended by the videos, like, stop yelling at me all the time. If you're going to the fucking gym, then it's not for you, is it? But Papa Swole, I'm already in the gym. Then the message ain't for you. You're already getting it done. All right? You're already getting it done. All right, Robert, new member. Okay, so we got from the private Facebook group, Robert says, what's up, Swole fam? I watched the Fat Phobia YouTube video and was cracking up, but in all seriousness, I wanted to tell you all my story. I'm a 49-year-old father of 5 boys, grandfather to 2 amazing grandkids, and I am what you would call skinny fat. When in middle and high school, I was super skinny, no muscle to speak of, really. All throughout high school, I tried to go to the fucking gym, but was never successful. 1, I was way too impatient. 2, didn't trust the process. And 3, I ate like a bird except for junk food. I started competitive martial arts during this period, but I never seemed to get bigger or stronger due to my eating habits and overall laziness. I will not make any excuses, but that was my reason. As I got older, I saw my health issues start to set in. Joint pain, borderline diabetes, high blood pressure, near crippling anxiety and depression mixed with the laziness crept back in. And before you knew it, I had a gut, no muscle to speak of, and a general self-loathing that I was absolute shit. Then I saw Papa Swole on TikTok. At first, I thought he was funny as hell. I wanted to learn how to swing that hammer slash club thing like that. So I watched more and more of his content. I downloaded the 7 Pillars, and right away, I was sent to the Swole Fam website. Something in me wanted to believe that the maestro of muscle, I like that, the maestro of muscle, oh my God, conducting these fucking games, that the maestro of muscle could in fact turn my life around and get me going to the fucking gym. His gentle nudges, gentle? I like your attitude there. His sometimes harsh tones really made an impact, and I put my faith in this process and decided that enough was enough. With all that being said, today is day 1 of the rest of my life. I want to make whatever time I have left on this earth better than the first half. I want to actually feel strong. I want to be the inspiration to others that I was looking for when I found the Swole Fam. I need this and this group of folks to help my head, to keep my head screwed on right and outpacing my excuses. That's me on the left, in case you are wondering. Any help is appreciated. Thanks for listening. The Maestro of Muscle. Yeah, I'm making that a shirt. Just putting a shirt. Oh, I love it. I am doing it. I am now the Maestro of Muscle. I am now the Maestro of Muscle. I will take it. I will take it. I love it. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the fam, Robert. Fucking great. What a great post. What a great post, Rob. Sarah writes, taking recommendations for adjustable dumbbells for the home gym. I don't have a ton of space and I don't mind paying for good quality. Thanks. All right. Well, there is the answer right there. We have a couple different different options, right, for adjustable dumbbells. I know there's a couple new ones. I have the power blocks. Those are awesome. And they're expandable. Certain ones are expandable, so you can get more, but chances are you're probably going to only need through 50s, but they have expandable ones. You can go through 90. You can get, I think there's Nuobel and also, was it Iron Masters? But there's some pros and cons depending on what you choose. So any of you that have recommendations, I have only personally used the power blocks. I have them and I like them. I have the metal ones. I think they're the EXP, but I have them up through 90. And that's my personal ones I have. The reason why I like them is because of the grip. It's great because it's kind of inside the dumbbells. So the torque and the leverage is really nice, but also you can't drop them. Yeah, I guess you can, but it's not they're going to get cracked or you'll bend them. I mean, if you drop them hard enough, so you got to be, you can put them down, but you just don't you don't drop them like regular dumbbells. Not that you would, but some of the other ones, like I think the Iron Masters ones, you can drop them. They take a beating, they take a pounding, but at the same time, they're a little bit harder to adjust. They're not as quick as the power blocks, like pull out a pin and adjust them. So it's not as simple to adjust the weight there, but it seems to mimic more of what a dumbbell is. You can also go to Rogue. Rogue has these, you can get adjustable dumbbells, for example. You can get the actual collars where you can actually slide the plates on, but again, adjusting them might just take a little bit longer. But Rogue, it's more expensive if you go to Rogue because it has like kind of like bumper plates that you slide on, so it's really quick. But at the same time, there's some changeover and some limitations maybe with incremental increases. So power blocks are definitely a classic and they're tried and true. And I've had mine for a couple years already. Yeah. Second Gen Master says, I have the ones where you have to put the actual weight on and sometimes they get annoying when having to change the weight a lot. That's when it's going to get frustrating. That's when it'll get frustrating. But if you do, for example, get a pair of dumbbells, let's say you get like the 1-inch collars or whatever, and you're adjusting plates, it would behoove you to get 2 pairs, because then you could have, and this is my recommendation, if you actually have adjustable dumbbells where you're putting plates on, that you get a pair of adjustable ones that you leave like a 5 or 10 pounds on, just like lightweights, like ones that you fluctuate with like the 2.5s or 1 pound plates or 5 pound plates. So you have like one pair that you keep between 5 and 15 pounds. Then you have another one that you might keep 2 10s on each side. And then you have a pair that you keep maybe a base. So you have a base of like 20 or 30 pounds on there. So you can just slop on. You have to keep on taking them all off, put them all back on. You get it? So it depends on what kind of setup you're looking for like that. But power blocks are great. Power blocks are probably the best because the ease of changing is important. If that's important to you, then I would recommend that. And they go a lot heavier than some of them, but I think the Iron Masters ones can go pretty heavy. I think they can go up to like 165. And Power Block has ones that go up to 175, but like who the fuck is actually using that? I thought about selling mine and going and getting the 125 or the 175, but it's like only a couple exercise I would use that for. It's not really important. It really depends on what kind of use you're looking for. Power blocks are great though. Power blocks are great. I do like the Bowflex are okay. I didn't like how long they were. They seemed a little bit extra wide. But anyway, let's get into, we can talk about this more in the Knowledge Cock portion. Let's get into another post here from the Swole fam. Tyler, hey fam, I'm super excited. Yesterday I hit a new PR on squats. All right, baby. 230 pounds. That's a huge accomplishment for me. I never thought I would hit this. It's crazy to me how my strength is going up. I can notice a difference. Remind you, I'm only 193 pounds. And also, I put two 10-pound plates underneath my heels. So psychologically, it's a little more than 230. How is it more? That'll be the last time I do that for a while. I don't want to kill myself with 230 anyway. I wanted to share that. I'll get a video in soon to show. Peace out, fam. Hashtag Swole fam, 7 pillars. Most people don't. Very nice, dude. Always nice to hit a new PR. Good for you, bro. Looking forward to that video. All right, fam. Excellent. If you're ready to join all those amazing people and myself and everyone watching live and everyone banging ear holes that are part of the Swole fam, go on over to swolenormousx.com. Join the fam today because we're on the eve. We're on the cusp of Fuck Your Resolution season. And I've been saying this a lot if you're listening to the podcast. This is the time. A lot of people are going to, if you don't start now, I'm telling you, if you don't start now, when the fuck are you going to start? The only day to start is today. When are you going to start? Do you think it's going to get easier? I'm going a little rant right now. Do you think it's going to get easier if you wait until November? Then you're going to be able to conveniently make a nice Thanksgiving excuse. You're off. Oh, the kids are home or this. And then Christmas is coming up or Hanukkah and then New Year's. If you're delaying right now, you're procrastinating because deep down, you can make an excuse and justify it to yourself. And everyone around you is going to support that justification. Everyone around you is going to support that excuse. Everyone around you is going to support you stuffing face because they're stuffing face. Everyone around you. If you wait a week or two more, it's October. The real Halloween shit is going to start kicking up. You're going to see candy and shit everywhere at work. Wherever you go, there's going to be fucking candy everywhere. Okay? And everyone just loves stuffing face and eating shit fucking Tootsie Rolls and candy corn, all that garbage, all that industrial waste. They enjoy just keeping a box of or a bowl of Dum-Dums and those stupid lollipops and doorstop peanuts. The longer you wait, we're heading into that season. This is a season of excuses. It legitimately is the season of excuses. Right now is the cusp. So if you think you're going to wait, and you're going to make more progress by waiting, I'll wait till January 1st. You're just going to be sicker and fatter, and it's going to be harder to start in January. It's going to be harder to start in like the depth of winter. A lot of you, it's cold. The storm passed through here in Florida. We just got a little bit of wind and rain. And all of a sudden today I went out to cold plunge and it was fucking chilly. All of a sudden that storm just brought in some cold weather. Fucking cold outside. Like, God damn it. I want the heat. Give me the fucking heat again, man. But you think it's going to be easier when the days are super short in January? You think you're going to get started when you come out of that food, that sugar crash and alcoholic haze? You think it's going to be easier for you to get started? Fuck no. Start now. Stop making excuses. And I will tell you that right now, this time of year, a lot of people are, going to be making excuses like that. If you start now, this is the time to start. You'll make the most progress and you'll be the most successful. And I promise you, if you start now, if you start attacking your 7 pillars and you join the Swole fam, you start the 90-day dash or, one of the programs recommended the 90-day dash if you're new, you will be more fortified as you go into these holidays. If you can do it now, if you can create these habits now, think of how you're going to be when it's easier, quote unquote, in March or in April. If you're starting now and building those habits when it's complicated or when everyone's pushing the other direction, it's going to be even easier to stay on it when you don't feel like it. It's going to be easier when this isn't this season. Because guess what? It's going to come next year, right? Right? There's going to be a September 30th next year. That's why you get trapped, because the calendar stays the same. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Monday. The time cycles through 9, 10, 11, 12. You just get into this routine, this habit, this mindless drone existence. Boom, 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 boom. And you're not investing in yourself. So wake the fuck up. Start today. Seriously, start today. Start today. Jessica, if you have any questions, we'll take a couple questions. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. But let's take some comments too. Jessica, I hate the food pushers at work. I had to decline cake like 5 times yesterday. People just don't get why you don't want it. And what do they say? Alcohol is the only drug that if you don't drink it, if you don't take it, people think there's a problem. Like if you don't drink, like, oh, I'm not alcohol. What's wrong? What's the matter with you? It's like the only drug or the only addictive thing that they look at you weird if you don't want to drink. You don't want cake? You don't want to suck down high fructose corn syrup and vegetable oil? You don't want to eat absolute poison? Why? That's so strange. So weird. You're such a strange person. It's pretty fucked up. Let's see here. All right. We had a question before. I tagged it so we can get into it. It's a little bit early, but Keith, I see you, baby. Papa Swoley, it's annoying that my wife complains when I work out at night. I run a business and a lot of times I can't work out until 8 or 9. My comment is usually, you should try it, Bish. Ooh, how does that work out for you? Damn.
You switch the samples.
Ooh. You should try it, Bish. It's annoying that wife complains when I work out at night. It's probably because she wants to see you, right? Spend time with me. She should work out with you. What's your business like, though? Can you work out first? You probably would like it if you work out first. Getting your day started, even if you start really early. Get up earlier and start even earlier. What do you think? It's probably because she wants you to spend time with her, or she thinks you're done with work. When you own your own business, you're never not working, right? Your brain's always working. You're always processing. You never really leave work. That's one of the benefits, if you even call that a benefit, to having a job, is like when you leave your job, it's like, I don't have to give a shit about anything. But then you have to answer to someone. You have to follow directions. You have to, you don't have the responsibility either. But when you own your own thing, it's all on you. So it's really hard to turn it off. All right, Quinn from the Discord. My wife was diagnosed with a severe heart condition. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Parentheses, I understand you're not a medical professional. Why, thank you. She can't go to the fucking gym. Any suggestions what she can do? Yoga, any other low impact programs? Well, that's all going to be based off what she's actually medically cleared. Of course, as you stated, I'm not a medical professional, so I don't know what a severe heart condition means and what those limitations or what things should be specifically avoided. Yoga could be an option, but at the same time, when you do certain inversions or certain positions, it can put more pressure on the heart. That might not be a bad thing, but depending on if there's a current condition, a lot of exercise is preventative, right? But if you already have a condition, if you already have issues, there's certain things that you probably shouldn't do, because let's say you're doing a lot of strain or heavy squats or heavy bench, you can raise your blood pressure a lot. And certain things that might not be good if you already have an existing condition. Once you have an existing condition, then things get more complicated. So when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to all these different things and autoimmune issues, and you have like lupus or you have PCOS and all these autoimmune issues, it's like, yeah, you should change your habits. But when you already have an existing condition, it's not that easy your body doesn't necessarily react the same way because you already have damage. Your body's not in a normal state. You're not in a preventative state anymore. So, I mean, can she go for a walk? I mean, I recommend as long as she's cleared to do as much as she can, that's approved. And I would love to sit here and be like, yeah, fucking, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. But at the same time, I don't want to say anything that might complicate it, because severe heart condition is vague. And of course, like you said, I'm not a professional, so I couldn't tell you exactly. As long as she's cleared, do it, right? If they're cleared, do it. But there could be some things with like inversions or downward dog, or you don't want to be, making your heart challenge. You don't want to challenge your heart too much in certain things, depending on what the problem is. Frosty Balls, Papa Swole, what would be your recommendation for a loading phase for creatine? Don't waste the money, unnecessary. Just take, I think some people say 0.1 grams per kilogram of body weight or something, but like 5 grams, 5 to 7, depends on how much muscle mass you have, but just take 5 grams is usually the standard. That's it. Don't load. No need. And everyone's going to feel different with creatine, but I would just get a nice, micronized creatine. You don't need the fancy stuff. You don't need like hydrochloride or esters, and you don't need that stuff. Anna, Papa Swolio. Hey, Papa. Hello. When lifting, is it better to go 1/2 sets to failure or 3/4 with lower weights? Well, the failure is the most important thing. So lighter weights, higher repetitions to failure, you're going to get, it's going to be more closely similar. You're going to get more similar adaptations to heavier weight to failure, but more hypertrophy is going to be a range anywhere between like 6 and like 15 repetitions is more ideal for like the sweet spot of hypertrophy. But of course that depends on your sleep and your nutrition and your overall training volume. It's not just like, hey, I hit 10 reps, I'm going to build muscle. If you have 15 in the tank, then you're not pushing to failure enough. It's usually going to be like the last 3 to 5 reps, like last 3 to 5 reps when it's burning like a motherfucker and you're like, last one, that's when you're getting the gains. The last few reps is when you're getting the gains. And a lot of people stop because they get to a number. So be very careful counting. This is what the first episode of the Daily Swole was called, Counting Gains. Counting is a real crutch for people. Got to be very careful counting. I don't count. I might be aware of how many reps I do, but I'm not trying to be like, I'm going to get 6 reps. Because guess what? You're going to get tired at 5 and you're going to stop at 6. But if you had 8 in the tank, then you're not going to be getting the amount of progress and the overload than if you actually pushed. So it's the last couple reps that make the set. So I would slowly increase. Failure should be done. I would recommend going heavier, pushing, and slowly increase the amount of work to failure. Failure is when you're making the progress. So do like a warm-up set or 2, and then the failure sets is like your entire set, your entire execution for that exercise. So if you're doing, let's say you're doing squats, warm up and then do like 1 or 2, like really 1 or 2 sets to fucking failure is really all you need. You don't need to be doing like 10 sets of squats. It depends on how many exercises you're doing though. If you're just doing 2 sets of squats and that's it for the day, then the volume might not be sufficient. Depends on where you are and your experience, right? It depends on where you are in terms of your body's exposure and how long you've been training and what you're doing. As long as it's progressive overload, you're challenging yourself in the volume and the overload match. So it's not so much, that question is only giving me one aspect. It's like it depends on what you're doing, right? And if you're doing, and here's another idea, if you're doing, because you can keep on going to failure if you rest like 10 minutes and do another, but it gets to the point where you're just doing junk volume. So in other words, more targeted specific overload, pushing harder for a shorter period of time is much more important to me now personally than in the past. I think I used to do a lot. I mean, I made great progress, but looking back on, I think a lot of it was also junk volume. And it's very hard to not do junk volume. It's really hard to push to failure unless you have a spotter, and you really have to be a little bit of a psychopath when you're training because you're causing this pain yourself and you're pushing through. When it hurts is when you really start counting. You could also do that when it starts burning, you start counting. There's a lot of different ways to mind fuck yourself, but pushing yourself to that point when you're actually going to cause the overload to build muscle, that's going to stimulate muscle growth after the workout. It's very challenging. And that's why most people don't get progress. Like it starts burning a little bit and they stop. And they really have like 5 more in the tank. Most people don't go there. So even if they go and they get a burn, they work out, a lot of people don't grow effectively because they're actually not pushing as hard as they think they do. And then eating right, and then sleeping, and all those other things need to be on point too. So it's not just that, right? So that's why having a gym membership, well, I do go to the gym 6 days a week. Well, you probably don't, like all these like people that are obese and like, well, I do go to the gym 6 days a week, and you probably don't really train hard. You might be sweaty, but that doesn't mean you're actually building muscle. So a lot of people just don't do it properly. So we have the 7 pillars, but a lot of times, hey, you might have a gym membership. You might go to the gym. You might go 6 days a week. It doesn't mean you're doing the right stuff. Doesn't mean you're actually spurning an adaptation. You might lose 10 pounds or build a little muscle, then plateau hardcore because you're not really pushing yourself. You go to the gym, do the same thing every day, you're not going to make progress. So when I say the same thing, when you're not overloading. Rihanna, how do we get Mr. okay with taint lives matter? Taint length matters. He gets so tripped out on that. What do you mean? Taint length matters. There's no taint lives. Unless you're talking about the tainty man. Oh. There is definitely a tainty man. I guess he has a tainty life. He's living the tainted life. Aren't you, tainty man? Yes, you are. Taint length matters. How do we get him okay with it? Does he not want a long taint? I mean, that's his testosterone's in the gutter then. If he doesn't like a long taint, everyone wants a long taint. Cut out the soy and the corn and the flax and all that shit. Get off those estrogens, right? Come on, you need a long taint. Mister needs a long taint. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on, get that taint. Everyone, round of applause for a taint. Let's go. Get that taint on point. He must be new to the podcast. Welcome, Mr. Rihanna. Does he have a name? All right, let's take a phone call. Oh, we got one from Dylan. Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Hey there. So I kind of just wanted to tell you that I used to work out every day of the week except for Sundays, twice a day on Thursdays and Saturdays. I really just don't have the motivation anymore to do it. I went from being 180 and like 9% body fat to now I'm 5'9" and 280 pounds. And I just obviously went completely downhill. I'm getting married in 13 months. I really want to do it, not necessarily just for the fact to look good for my soon-to-be wife, because that's what she deserves, because that's who she met. But I also want to change my habits, and I want to become who I used to be. I just am lacking motivation, seriously. I just did 20 sit-ups, and it was the fucking end of the world. I just kind of need a little bit of guidance and a little bit of help. Where should I start? And how do I fit it into my extremely busy schedule?
All right, Dylan, it's time for some knowledge cock. You ready, fam? You ready? You ready?
Because
it's coming. Okay, number one, you do it for yourself. Fuck your wife. I do think you should fuck your wife. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for yourself. She'll get the results too. You have to do it for you. So first and foremost, you're doing it for you. And then she will benefit from it. I promise. That will happen. You want to set those habits. Habits lead to all of that. Habits come first. That's how you're going to get any of this. And you're not going to become the person you were. You're going to become the person you will be. So you need to think about the person you want to become, and then the habits every day are going to map to that person. So fuck, the past is over. The past is done. Everyone's made mistakes. Hindsight's 20/20. You look back on your life, and like for me, it's like, I could have started the podcast earlier. I could have done this earlier. Oh, I could have done that. I wish I started yoga earlier. I wish I didn't date this person. I wish I didn't. Like, it's okay. Learn your lessons, but then forget the past. Seriously, it's a memory. It's a figment of our imagination. It kind of existed. Maybe it did. We have some proof. Did it? It's only your perception of what happened. So the past is just your story. It's just what you're telling yourself about what happened. You know, our memories of what happened, first, every time you recall a memory, it changes slightly. So your memory and your idealistic perception of what happened in the past, or what was, usually when you were there, it wasn't all fucking sunshine and rainbows anyway. So whatever the past is really the story you're telling yourself about what happened, and you've lost sight of what objectively existed. No one cares. Everything's in the past. It's us as humans. It's our guilt. It's our regret. It's all these things that we tell ourselves about the past that we drag along with us. The past is done. The past is gone. It's gone. So you're not going to become the person you were. That's just impossible. Unless you have a time machine or you can like really rewind the clock. It's just impossible. So there's that. So number one, you're doing it for you. Two, motivation is fucking trash. No one cares if you're motivated. I don't care if you're motivated. Your muscles don't care if you feel, your muscles, your body doesn't care if you feel like training. Nothing, no one fucking cares. That is irrelevant to you getting results. That's irrelevant for you changing your habits. By the way, you have to set those new brain pathways. You have to create those new systems. You have to create those new literal habits. You have to organize your time. Like, you are the one that's going, it's against the grain. You're going into the wind. You're creating a new habit. It's going to be a sequence of new habits. It's going to be awkward. It's going to be new. It's like driving somewhere new. You notice all the buildings. It seems like it takes you a long time. And then you're commuting 45 minutes to work and you kind of zone out and you're there. just because it becomes second nature, it becomes routine, it becomes the same old, same old. So I would recommend, shameless plug as always, join the fucking greatest fam in the realm. Come on now. You want to get started, you're plugging in, you're calling in, join us. We're here to help you. We have all the tools you need to crush your 7 pillars, but also you're busy first. I don't care how busy you are. You have to wake up at 6 for work. Now you're waking up at 5 and you're going to train. Do it first. You're not going to feel like it after. You are going to feel so, Dylan, imagine you setting the habit every day, all day at work, no matter what you're doing, you're going to feel so fucking good that you did it first. The whole day, you're going to be proud of yourself that you fucking crush it. You got your workout in. It's going to become the most important part of your day. It's going to be the best way to start your day. You're going to start every day feeling good and having a win under your belt. You're going to be at work thinking, I fucking crushed a workout today. You're going to feel nice and tight. You're going to feel a little bit sore. You're going to feel a little bit pumped. You're just going to feel great. You're going to feel absolutely fucking amazing. So anyone that has a busy schedule, do it first. I know it's like, I have to wake up really early. Okay, so you wake up a little earlier. And you go to sleep a little bit earlier. If you're getting up at 6, now you're getting up at 5:30. Now you're getting up at 5. It's not that much different. It really isn't. You just got to go to sleep a little bit earlier. So build it into your habit, but do it first. You're not going to build a habit if you're doing it last. You're not going to build a habit doing it afterwards. Do it first. That's your priority. Put yourself first. The first thing in your day is a win for you, is a win for Dylan. The first thing in your fucking day needs to start with you. That's the first thing that you do, is take care of yourself. And everything else will come from that. Fuck the motivation. You're going into this. You're going to go into this knowing you're not going to feel like it. How about that? You're not going to be motivated. Let that be the standard, because it doesn't matter. So don't expect to be motivated. Don't expect to feel like it. You're not going to. So there's that. Now you know what to expect. Most of the reason why people don't start things is because of fear, because of the unknown. Well, now you know you're not going to feel like it. So expect that. That's a good thing. That's the normal. That's the standard. So you're going to wake up. I don't feel like training. Well, that's how it's supposed to work. It's just irrelevant. So expect that. That's the standard. You're not going to feel like it. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, now you can get to work. So don't expect to feel like it. Everyone's waiting for motivation. Everyone's waiting for this, light in the fucking sky to feel like it every day. Cool. Some days you're going to wake up and fucking feel like it. That's just a bonus. That's literally a bonus. That's life throwing like, hey, you feel great today. You got good sleep. You had good nutrition. You recovered properly. Awesome. And guess what the next day is going to bring? I fucking don't feel like it. And guess what the next day is going to bring? I don't fucking feel like it. And guess what the next day is going to bring? I don't fucking feel like it. And guess what the next day is going to bring? I don't fucking feel like it. And then the next day might, on the off chance, might bring like, hey, I feel like training today. Cool. That's just a bonus. So if you go into this knowing that you're not going to feel like it, then it's not against the grain. Then it's not, you're in control of that. You expect it, So I would recommend, honestly, look, we have the Swole fam's the fucking shit. The Swole fam's the absolute fucking shit. And, this is always, as always, a shameless plug. We don't do sponsors. We just promote the Swole fam because that's what we got to offer. So you're asking questions on the show. Sounds like you need a community. You need to get your nutrition in order. You need to get on a solid program like the 90-day dash, the best place to start. We have what you need to do every single day. Your recovery, your nutrition, of course, your hydration, your sleep, all those things, mobility, your yoga, your Swolga, your Swollen 7, your mindfulness. We have the brain gains meditation, and the consistency is the most important thing. Notice how there's no motivation. Pillar number 7 is not motivation. Motivation is the most important thing. It's not even discipline. Like, discipline is what it's called, but like, we don't even have discipline on the fucking 7 pillars. Why isn't it discipline? Because consistency will build discipline. Consistency is doing it. The discipline comes from that. Yeah, discipline is great, but how do you get discipline? By being consistent. That's why it's not pillar number 7, discipline. Discipline's fucking awesome, but it comes from being consistent. Notice how there's no feel like it pillar. Oh, I'm in a good mood today. As I always say, if I fucking trained only when I felt like it, I probably wouldn't train that much. I love training. This is what I fucking do. I love training. I just don't always feel like it. I love the results. I love the way it makes me feel, but I don't always feel like doing it. Like today, I'm going to do this. Oh, of course, like it'd be a nice day. It's bright and sunny. I can go outside and just fucking lay around. But I'll do that after. I just know I'm going to train today. I just don't even process feeling like it. It just doesn't even come into my brain. It doesn't have any effect. You learn how to you learn how to feel like it. How about that? You learn how to feel like you learn how to look forward to it because you know how you're going to, you know what the outcome is going to be like. You know what you're going to look like in the mirror, or how tight you're going to feel, or the strength, or, you know, making progress. You know, like I'm eating this food because I love the taste of it, but I also know the results it's going to give me. All right. So first off, Dylan, like that motivation, feeling like it, trash, garbage, irrelevant, don't need it. Thank you, Danny. I really appreciate the support, bro. Danny writes, I highly recommend joining Swolenormous X, unlimited best investment for your future you could ever make. Thank you, Danny. I really appreciate the plug, and I do agree. Swole fam's the fucking shit, and Swolenormous X is literally everything that we talk about. So the simple way of explaining what Swolenormous X is all the tools you need to crush your 7 pillars, period, end of story. And if you don't know what the 7 pillars are, go to swolenormousx.com and download your copy and read up on it. Join. And of course, plug into the Swole fam. Thank you for the question, Dylan, and I hope to see you inside the Swole fam. We have another caller, Anonymous? Anonymous? I don't see a name here. What we got going on here?
Hi, Papa Swole.
What's up, Ish?
I hope that you are doing well. I have one question. I heard that you are doing the yoga.
I got this question
what
already.
kind of yoga are you doing? Do you go to the
Must be
private
the whole one.
classes, or
Yeah, we did this one.
are you doing by yourself?
We did this one.
Greetings near the Austria from the shrimp.
We did this one already, and we talked about it. I'll answer it again. I guess that one slipped in again. Of course, I do mobility training. I do Swolga and yoga inside Swolenormous X. But if you can go to a class, you can go to a class too. Some members like to go to a class and then use Swolenormous X in the yoga studio for stuff at home or when they're traveling. Like, you could use it any way you want. Throw it up on a projector, on your phone. It's portable. Anywhere you want. All right, we got one from Noah. N-O-A. Noah, you're on the line.
So what exactly are you doing with that club and that mace?
What you going to do with all that club?
In your videos? Those rotational type of movements. I'm kind of curious about that.
Fuck yeah. All right, so we get this question often, obviously, and a lot of these questions are submitted from Instagram and such too. So askpapaswolio.com, you can submit your questions. I appreciate all of them, and I think we just should talk about it more and more often. So the club and the mace, these things are great for, a lot of people say, oh, it's for shoulder mobility. But a lot of people don't know what mobility is. It's strength through a full range of motion. It's great for the ligaments, great for the joints. It's very meditative. It's like a moving meditation depending on the weight you're going. You can do it really, really light. It's great for an upper body warm-up. It's great for grip strength. It's great for finger dexterity and mobility and endurance. It's great for balancing out pain, for, you know, minimizing or mitigating the risk of medial and lateral epicondylitis, tennis and golfer's elbow. It's also fantastic for, like I said, strength, endurance, flexibility, mobility. It's awesome. And a lot of times when you're lifting, the weakest point is grip strength. And the dynamic torque and the movements with the clubs and with the maces is fantastic for grip strength. So one thing that I have noticed tremendously since doing clubs and maces and pushing that harder and harder, strength in all my lifts have gone up. So it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Ooh, that's a great statement, John. John says, want a rewarding, fulfilling life. It takes discipline and commitment. So when rough times arrive, nothing changes. You get to work and get to the other side and get on the other side. Agreed. Like if you create your own hardships with training, which is really what it is, you're creating your own hardships in an environment that you control. When you have elements and experiences and things that come up in life that you can't control, it makes it easier for you to manage and get through and weather that storm. Now, if you're beating the shit up out of your body, you know, almost every day and doing mobility and challenging yourself and getting through these uncomfortable, like meditation, spending time with yourself in silence and being introspective, that can be very uncomfortable, even more so uncomfortable than physical training. And if you're able to weather those storms, then it's going to be easier when things come up in your life that you can't control. You'll be able to weather them. You still can't control things you can't control, but you can control yourself and your reactions. And a lot of what we go through in life is just our reactions to things outside of our realm of control. So the thing that sets people back the most is that they outsource or they're apathetic to things that they can control. So they don't control things that they can control. So of course they're even more lost when, the winds increase and the weather gets bad, so to speak. All right, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Let's take another call. This one is let's take one from Ren Bunny. Ren Bunny. We got all sorts of animals going on here.
What is the best way to lose body fat? I'm on a cut. I'm lowering calories each week by week, but I want to know the best effective way to lose body fat.
Not by lowering calories week to week. Oh, I know. Calories in, calories out. Oh, blasphemy. All right. So I don't know anything else about what you're doing. You need to be lifting weights, heavy weights. You need to be cutting out estrogens and these estrogen promoting materials and toxins in your life. Parabens, phthalates, get rid of plastic, use glass, get rid of all these shampoos, conditioners, colognes, perfumes, household cleaners, detergents, dryer sheets, all these different things. I mean, all these noxious chemicals, hand sanitizers, all these things in hand soaps. Check out that amazing book. It's summarized. We've been talking about this for years, but it summarizes very, very, very succinctly and explains why that book, Estrogeneration. I have that in the Amazon store. So that's a great book for you to check out, and it'll break down what you can do and kind of the things that we talk about here. But it's not just about cutting your calories. What you're probably not getting is proper nutrition. You need to be increasing your protein and fat, most likely. Organ meats, grass-fed beef, pastured eggs, raw dairy. These things are all fantastic. Meat and fruit should be, in my recommendation, and my personal experience of what I do, is the primary focus of my nutrition. And I would recommend that to anyone listening that wants to improve fat loss. You need to be improving your muscle development. Cutting calories will drain you. It will exhaust you. And the problem is, like you're saying, oh, let me cut calories this week and I'm cutting the next week and I'm cutting the next week. Guess what? Are you going to keep cutting forever? That's not how you lose weight. You build more muscle, you train, you lift weights, you force your body to develop lean tissue. And that will increase your metabolic rate, allow you to eat more. So you're satisfied. You're getting nutrient dense foods. You're getting proper nutrition. And you're not starving yourself, and you'll actually be in a healthier balance day to day, and you're not going to have to micromanage counting calories and stuff. Any other questions, make sure you call back in. We have all that stuff also inside Swole RMSX. And of course, you can call back in or join on the show. All right. Scott, I found Papa Swole. I found Papa about 6 months ago and immediately applied the pillars as a cop in a shitty city. This has changed my life for the better. It works, it's effective, and will help you feel better. I'm so glad to hear it, bro. A follow-up. What's your favorite and most important pillar to you? I don't play that game. There is no most important pillar. There is none. That's the thing of it. No other really way to say it. There is no most important anything in that. They're all important. The 7 pillars are important. It's a good question, but that's the quickest way to lose sight of the importance of the full integration, because missing any one of those things is not going to be as fulfilling and as effective. Okay, let's see. I think we're there because we have overtime, so we got to move right along. Fam, excellent questions. All right.
That's deep. Dodson, we've got Dodson here.
So if you want to submit a question for the show, links in the show notes and description. AskPapaSwole.com. You can submit a question. Of course, we have Swole Slut Saturday tomorrow, so we'll do more questions. We'll kick off Fuck Your Resolution season right, and we'll do a lot more questions tomorrow. Let's get into some balls deep. And by the way, shortly, we are going to be switching over to the Daily Swole Telegram chat. for members inside Swolenormous X, so you could still join right now, swolenormousx.com. We have an overtime segment. Let's fucking go.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
We got overtime coming up in just a few minutes, so don't know about it. Go nowhere. But we'll do a couple balls deep. We'll do one. We'll do one for a couple for the peanut gallery, all right? We'll throw y'all a couple bones, and then we're going to go balls deep. All right, let's pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. What we got, fam? What we got?
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Number 1, number 2, or number 3, eh? Number fucking 1. What's it gonna be, man? Number 1, number 2, number 3, man.
I was kidding! I was only kidding!
Man, I shoot that piece of shit. You know what a hassa is, Frank? It's a pig that don't fly straight. All right, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? How we doing? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Number 1, number 2, number 3. Let's go, John. Number 2. John in the house. Number 2. Who does number 2 work for?
And that's the way, I like it. Casey on the Sunshine Band.
All right, numero 2. Numero 2. Let's go. Wow, this is going to be a winner. This video is called Fat Joy. Fat Joy.
What's in the box?
Fat Joy, as opposed to other kinds of joy. Diabetes, yay.
This is your reminder that you do not have to engage with anybody who is adamant on not understanding your existence or questioning your ability to exist.
Who questions someone else's ability to exist? You know what all these like complaints are? Is literally, this is the insanity that goes inside people's heads. And I'm not saying that men aren't, crazy too, but women definitely take the cake on this one, pun intended. Eat the cake in this case. This is the kind of like internal drama and the argument, like, two little voices that you drum up when you don't have enough friends, when you haven't gotten enough dick, when you don't have any purpose in life. Like, this is what happens. Who is questioning your right to exist? No one's ever thinking that thing. No one's ever thinking that. Maybe Hitler did that. Maybe Hitler questioned someone's ability to exist. Most people are just like, you probably should take care of your health because you're going to have the diabetes. But hey, who am I to say what people question? All right.
Who is adamant on not understanding your existence?
I am adamant. You know what? Fuck that. I'm going to do it. I am adamant on not understanding your existence. I am that person. I don't understand your existence. And I'll tell you what I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on with that. I don't understand what's going on with what you're wearing. Like, what is that? What's going on with that shoulder? I don't understand where your neck is. There's a couple things I don't understand about this video. Let's continue.
Or questioning your ability to exist. You do not have to prove your health to anybody in order for you to exist peacefully in life. And you do not have to verify any experiences in order for fat phobia to be real. It is real.
You don't have to verify any experiences for fat phobia to be real. It is real. It's not real. Your self-hatred and your low self-esteem is real. No one else is fat phobic. We're fact-philic. We're aware that being obese is not healthy. And we're sharing that information with you, not just because you're obese, but because you are fighting for fat joy and fat pride. You're fighting for fatness. You're pro-fat, which is the problem. You're not defending your right to exist. You are promoting your right to not change, which you already have. That's the benefits of freedom. And that's why a lot of people are trying to hold on so tightly to freedom. So people like you can continue to be fat if you so choose. But there's another thing called freedom of speech that we have to fight much harder for to protect, that will actually, if you listened, would give you some valuable information that you might want to take so you can, I don't know, have your right to exist for longer, so you don't have to lose a leg in 10, 15 years. No one's questioning your right to exist. We're well aware. We're well aware of your existence. We're well aware. Like, it's very evident of your existence is very evident. Put it that way. Okay.
Know it's real. And if you're a fat person,
We know it's
it is
real.
real. We all know it's real. And if
We
you're
don't.
a fat person, I hope you're finding some way today to take care of yourself and find joy.
Thank you, Howard. If you're a fat person, I hope you're finding some way to take care of yourself today and find joy. Can someone please take that one from me? Someone please take that one.
Matt Damon.
I'm playing it again. When something gets to like, when you have a certain level of stupid, I got to replay it.
Fat person, I hope you're finding fat person. And if you're a fat person, I hope you're finding some way today to take care of yourself and find joy.
If you're a fat person, I hope you're finding some way to take care of yourself and find joy. I can give you a fucking hint. Howard, not Harold. Did I say Howard? It's Howard. I suggest you do take care of yourself. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. I highly recommend you taking care of yourself. That's a very ironic statement. I hope you are finding a way, like eating real food, exercising, lifting weights. Stop slathering soy all over your body or whatever the fuck you're doing. Get off birth control. All these things that are fucking up your body weight, fucking up your brain, fucking up your gut. Jesus Christ. Not a good way to end that video. Didn't turn out the way you thought it would, did it?
We choose truth over facts.
Okay. That was a rough one. That ended, bumpy road. Okay, let's do another video. Number one, or well, maybe I'll take the title on this one. Number one or number two? What we got here? Oh, let's do number two first because it's really short. Ew. Oh, it's Virgie Toadvar. Oh, it's the toad. Oh, the toad. Oh, God, it's a side angle, too. Didn't know. Oof. Who chose that angle? Not what. Ish. All right. This is called Plus-Sized Women Get Paid Less. Plus-sized women also provide less value to society, objectively. Plus-sized people do. All right, let's go.
Plus-size women make $9,000 to $19,000 less per year. There's also well-documented medical discrimination.
Jesus fucking Christ, your face. Holy shit.
God, I don't know what it is about your face, but I want to deliver one of these right in your suck hole.
Fuck.
Is
there anything I can do to work on that?
No, not really. It's your face.
Holy Christ.
Emotional damage.
Oh my God. Are those menorahs on her ears with tassels? Jesus Christ. Okay, so I can tell you right away before we play the rest of this video that this plus-size women make $9,000 to $19,000. This is grouped in with all the other reasons why women get paid less, right? Because of pregnancy. They stay in the workforce. They don't enter the workforce, and they're not in the workforce as long. So if you average all this stuff out, women in general get paid less because if you do the math, all right, women don't do the harder jobs that get paid more money. Women don't do, they don't do construction. Construction, plumbing, electricians. These people make bank, HVAC. You don't see a lot of women doing the hard jobs, and these things get paid. You get paid a lot of money doing one of these trade jobs, and they're very valuable. They're essential to society. Linemen. You don't see a lot of women doing that, and there's a reason. Women don't do the really hard, dirty jobs. They become nurses and school teachers. No shit, you're not going to make as much fucking money. Okay. Christ, there's that too. There's that too. And it doesn't mean that women don't do those jobs. It's just, 90% or 95% male, right? Okay. So Shannon says, I'm a longshoreman and I make fucking bank. Exactly. So you're going to go be an elementary school teacher. What are you going to make? 30K, 40K, 50K? Okay. You go into a different trade. You go be a plumber. You're going to make six figures easy in most cases. Or more, and whatever, what I'm saying. Plus, you're not going to be in debt for like a master's degree. You can go do a trade school and do a trade job. You can go for 6, 12 months, 18 months, depending on what it is. Anyway, Hey, Genosaurus says, I work in cybersecurity and I make bank. There you go. So again, cybersecurity. I'm not saying it has to be, I'm not saying it has to be a grueling job, but most of these, for example, Genosaurus, what's the percentage of people in cybersecurity that are men versus women? I mean, do we even have to ask? I mean, it's got to be 80%, 90%. You know, computer science and coding, it's going to be majority men. Yeah, exactly. Rihanna says, why is it bad to make less money when it's passion/purpose? Like, dang, but if you're worried about that dough, go do something better. Exactly. So in other words, if you're taking jobs that are going to get paid less and then complaining about getting paid less, it's like, well, you chose something that gets paid less. So we all have choice. Like, women can go be engineers. Women can go do cybersecurity. Is there any law saying women can't do cybersecurity? Women can't be longshoremen. Women can't be plumbers. Says no one ever. However, these are very physical jobs and men are stronger than women, period, end of story. Doesn't mean that all women are weaker than men. It just means physically, genetically, just naturally, evolution. You're not as strong. So like, plumbing, a lot of these things require a lot of strength and force and HVAC. Like these are very physical jobs and most women don't do it. Most. Not all, most. They go into gender studies and they do counseling and they do teaching and there's nothing wrong with it. They do psychology and yeah, they sit there. They're not physical jobs. I'm not saying you're not moving around. Nurses. Okay. Well, nurses don't make as much as doctors. I guess it depends on the doctor. And if you're doing travel nursing, everyone's gonna be like, you get the point. All right. There are more female nurses than there are male nurses. There's more male doctors than there are female doctors. That might not be true. It's probably a little bit more balanced, but it's definitely gonna be more men, I would assume. There's probably more men that do. I'm just assuming. It just makes sense. There's more men that are going to do like the specialties in terms of, there might be more of a balance when it comes to general practitioners, GPs, but for specialists, there's probably going to be a lot more men, that do like more male orthopedists and more male neurosurgeons and stuff. And of course, that's going to skew dramatically. There's more male CEOs. So you're doing these kinds of stupid fucking comparisons. You're not taking that into account. So if you take that in general, men make more than women because men do more dangerous and more advanced, I don't want to say necessarily advanced, but professions that are going to generate more money. And a lot of women aren't in the workforce because of pregnancy and other things. So that's already going to skew. Then if you take plus size women, of course, that's going to be plus size women make $9,000 to $19,000 because women in general make less. And that's why. It's not because women are hated on. Fuck all the way off. Enough of this bullshit, this woke bullshit. If you want to make more, then go be a plumber. How many women are lining up to be a plumber? Toilets get clogged. Pipes burst. Extremely valuable work. Things have to be replaced. Houses have to be built. Plumbing is a big fucking profession. It's essential unless you want shit all over your fucking lawn. How many women want to do that? How many women want to go into a fucking sewage pipe? There you go. So stop fucking complaining or go do it. Again, just go fucking do it. But women you want to have purpose. You want to like what you do. Fine, then go like what you do, but then don't complain about making less. If it objectively is, you're going to go be an elementary school teacher, you're not going to make a ton of money. Period. End of story. And you're going to tell all of us about how fat women make less and all you're doing is you're morbidly obese. You don't take care of yourself. You're a fucking cave troll. And you're talking about how everyone should women make more. No shit. What value are you providing to society? All you're doing, you're an author and activist. So you write bullshit and you complain. That's what most activists do. Great. No wonder you're going to make less because you're not providing anything that's beneficial to our society. Okay. Let's play this video. I'm sorry. The toad the toad lights me up. The toad lights me up. So we haven't even played the video yet. I just see her face and my brain exploded.
Plus-size women make $9,000 to $19,000 less per year. There's also well-documented medical discrimination. There's all different ways that fat phobia manifests.
Who's this chode? All right, hold on a second. well-documented medical discrimination. Virgie, medical discrimination does not mean like when you walk in, if you walk into a doctor's office and they go, holy shit, that's not discrimination. That's just an observation. Oh,
What the fuck is that?
Oh, God. Oh, her fucking face.
Discrimination. There's all different ways that fat phobia manifests. Like you can be overtly fired for your weight, and it's legal in 48 out of 50 states.
So don't be fat. Okay, don't be fat then.
We choose truth over facts.
That's also true. That's also true. Look, and you know what's funny? You'll take a clip and be like, Papa's misogynist. No, I'm just stating facts. I love women. Women are essential. Women are awesome. It just doesn't change the reality that men make more money for obvious reasons. Shannon says women are more expensive than men medically speaking. It's not fair, but it's true. Well, you have medical leave, right? You have pregnancy. Like women are amazing. You actually give birth to fucking human beings. We wouldn't have a species if it wasn't for women. We wouldn't exist. There'd be no more. So, I mean, that's one of the many amazing aspects of women. Shut the fuck up, Verge. Sorry, church. Speaking of amazing women, let's get a little tainty. I need to come on now. Oh, there's a tainty man. That's a tainty man. Very nice. I'm sorry. And then we have our other little cutie. Talk about ladies. Ladies are so cute. Aren't ladies amazing? Aren't women amazing? Aren't they adorable? Aren't they so cute? Kisses? Kiss? No kiss today? You were sleeping and I woke you up. See how amazing women are? Look at the ladies. We love our ladies on the show. Pinkston Churchill. Oh, that was a... Oh, God, that was a stinky breath. That was in my nose hole. Cute girl. You're so cute. You're so cute. Okay. Sorry, baby girl. Didn't mean to wake you up. Sorry, baby. I'm sorry. She was like sleeping. Okay. All right, hold on a second. I got to burp.
I give it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
I got hairy legs.
Oh my God. Let's fucking dude. Ooh, tasted that shit. Ooh, why was that spicy? All right. God damn it, Virgie. You gave me gas. Seeing Virgie's face gives me gas. All right, one more video and we'll go into overtime, fam. It's about time to switch over almost into the Daily Swole Telegram chat. This one is called Moonface Balloon Face. No, I mean, sorry. I read that wrong. It's called Confidence is Fat Phobia. Oh, God. Isn't it awful when the title is like, oh, Jesus Christ. I don't have to watch the video. The title is just the definition of stupid. Confidence is Fat Phobia. I like my title better. Moonface Balloon Face. So I'm going to stick with it. The title of this next video is Moonface Balloon Face. Here we go.
I want to talk more
Told
about
ya.
this idea of weight loss and mindset. A lot of the times when someone loses weight and gets more attention, they or other people will say, oh, it's because your confidence is shining from the
jealous.
inside. You're so
You're
much more
jealous.
confident now, and that's why you're getting noticed now. It's not because you're skinnier.
You're
Which
jealous.
even if we ignore all of the bias that we have
You're
against
jealous.
fat people,
You're jealous.
really begs the question, why do they feel confident now that they've lost weight?
Because they look better and they know they do. Not only that, they might not have constant joint pain. They probably feel better. They don't have, maybe they are eating healthier and exercising, so they don't have the constant fucking brain fog from sucking down canola oil like you're nuzzling on a teat like an infant. Jesus fucking Christ. That's why they're more confident. They're proud of themselves too, because they are changing their shitty fucking outward appearance by changing the inside. They feel better. They should feel more confident. They are more proud. They are in a better mental state, which does help compound weight loss. Absolutely. They feel better. They feel better and they look better. What a gross person. In more ways than one.
Is because we equate weight loss with everything positive. We equate it with
fat
confidence.
loss. If you have an extra human being attached to your body and you get rid of it, that's called fat loss. Not weight loss. Fuck weight loss. Fuck weight loss. It's fat loss. You don't want to lose muscle. Weight loss. We equate losing fat that shouldn't be on your body to begin with a good thing. Wow. Let me ask you, Moonface Balloonface, if you break your leg and you no longer have a broken leg, would you say it's a good thing or should you just keep that broken leg? Oh, I broke my leg. Well, you have to stay broken. You have to stay broken. Otherwise, you're osteophobic. She looks like James Spader. That was his name, right? From Blacklist and from Stargate. She looks like him. If he just ate donuts. And only donuts. And stopped moving for a couple years. All right.
We equate it with attractiveness, desirability, success, just glowing from the inside out, mental health, spiritual health, and just general worthiness of all the good things you could want in life. So if somebody loses weight, of course they're going to feel more confident.
Okay, so you're just yeah, of course you will. Because it's called improving your life.
That is just fat phobia. They're going to
No, it's you being jealous. Shocker, fam, a woman. Hey, we've discovered something new. Did you know? Today I learned that a woman can be jealous of another woman's appearance. Wow. Holy shit. Are you telling me that women get jealous of other women's looks? Whoa. You think I'm savage? Women are far savage against other women than I could ever be. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Fucking, oh my God. You're going to hear me. I bet all you women that are watching live, you're like, what the fuck? This goddamn fucking cunt. Stupid. You should see this. You should see, like, if you're just listening, you should see all the women in the comments are like, fucking so true. This woman's a you see the comments. Quit complaining, Beesh. Yeah. Okay, so women get jealous. People get jealous. But when a woman gets dressed up to go out at night or to go somewhere, when a woman gets dressed up to go somewhere, if you think she's dressing up for men, you don't understand how women work. Women get all dressed up for other women. It's like a competition and it's, leverage. And of course it's, you're trying to outshine. It's multiple reasons, right? You're going out to look good more for other women than other men. Or as much. Insert the cheer squad. We all remember that from school. Have you seen the movie Mean Girls? There's literally a movie that talks, the title of the movie. The title of the movie is Mean Girls. Mean Boys. There's no movie called Mean Boys. Yeah, dudes get swole. Everyone's like, popping their chest out, right? It's so funny. When you lift weights as a guy, when I was training in the gym, I would get more compliments from men coming up. Like women would come up like, oh my God, you're so big, or oh, you're so muscular. I love your physique. It'd be other dudes like, hey man, what are you doing? A lot of guys lift for other women, but you get guys coming up to you. Ladies, you don't get guys coming up to you like, oh God, a guy doesn't come up to you like, man, I love your hair. Said no guy ever. Unless he's, limp-wristed. Said no guy, I really love your hair. Oh, your eyeshadow is great. Where'd you get that eyeliner? Oh, I love your shoes. Said no guy ever. He's like, fuck. Want the pussy. Women will come up like, oh, I love your shoes, or I love your heels. Oh my God, I love your hair.
Feel more confident because they know that having lost weight makes them appear more attractive, successful.
Yeah, appear more attractive. Guess what attractive is? It's how you appear. It's subjective, but it's also pretty objective across the board. People are attracted to healthy looking individuals, not morbidity. Unless you're like a necrophiliac and you want to bang dead bodies, most people like things that are alive and healthy and vibrant.
A better person, etc. And this is
a better person. So, all right, I'm going to
feel more confident because they know that having lost weight makes them appear more attractive, successful, a better person, etc.
This is why you're upset. See, this is the reason why people don't like you, because you're not more attractive and you're not a good person. She's just like talking about herself.
And this is also why people assume fat people have low self-esteem.
You literally just proved that the entire video. Matt Damon. Have fun unpacking that. Have fun unpacking that for $1.50 an hour. All right. Oh my God. Hope your insurance covers that shit. Fuck. Oh my God. Keeping psychiatry in business. Bank, baby. Bank. All right, let's get a little tainty reprieve because I'm going to lose my fucking mind. There's my tainty man. There's my tainty man. Oh, Mr. Tantimian. Oh, that's a tainty boy. Very nice. Look at a little tainty man. I'll clap. The tainty man with the sleepies. Tainty man's got the sleepies. Okay, fam. This is what happens. I'm telling you. This is what happens when you can't buy a fucking dick. Because dickers? And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying that factually. Like, you know, when you can't get you can't get dick down, this is what happens when you don't get beast fucked. Okay? I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it. It's the truth. And I'm not talking about like, making love. No, when you don't get fucking railed, this is what happens. All right? So we need some men here to take one for the team because I can't handle this shit anymore. I can't take one for the team. This is what we need. This is what we need. We don't need to go to war with Russia or China or any of this fucking bullshit. We need men on the front lines at home. We need an army of men to go out there and offer up their services and take one for the team. We need people. We need to preserve our country. I'm not talking about rape. No, come on now. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. But we need some men that are willing to sign away their dignity for their country. America. USA. 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 Thank you, soldiers. Thank you for your service. We're going to need more beer. More beer. We're going to need the hard shit. Oh my God. We're going to need the hard stuff. Bring out the Goldschlager. We're going to need whatever you got back there. Thank you for your service, men. I don't know if there's enough alcohol in this world. But you see what happens? You see... We will also need... Nancy will also need to get them beer goggles and noise-canceling headphones. We need where's my pipe? Like, yes. How many beers until they're bangable, gentlemen? All right, use paper bags. Recycle. Recycle, fam.
I am the danger.
I just got lightheaded thinking about it. But anyway, thank you, men, for your service. We just need them. We have a lot of incels in this country. That need not be the case. That need not. Can you imagine that? No, we're going. We're going forward. No, we're moving forward. I have to get this out there. This is the real draft that we need. Can you imagine a draft? You get a letter and you pull out a fucking card. You're like, number, like, fuck, you've been drafted. You get deployed to like, you get deployed to Portland. Oh my God. You have to go serve in San Francisco. Fuck, I got assigned to Berkeley. Shit. Going to Berkeley is like going to Nam. Oh, God. Oh, God damn it. That's it. That's a good bit. Okay. Whew. All right, let's give away today's Swole card. Hashtag FEF for a chance to win today's Swole card. Here we go. Let's write this up. Falcon, where are you? Oh my God. Only the Daily Motherfucking Swole. Daily fucking. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. For the fam, we got a winner today. And you know what? Today's FEF, but it takes a very special person to bring home a FEF card. Today, it's going to be our very own Robert. Congratulations. What a fucking post. You know it's true. I know you probably want the Swole card. Who fucking doesn't want a FEF card? Oh my God. But we got Robert in the house, 49 years old, father of 5, grandfather to 2, and sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's time for Robert to FEF out the bullshit. And not only that, to FEF out those voices inside his fucking head that are telling him he can't do it, which he's already kind of kicked to the curb by joining the Swole fam. So Robert, everyone, you do me a favor and you do Robert a favor. Go inside the Facebook group and blow up Robert's post. Welcome him to the Swole fam and let him know he won today's Swole card. Hashtag FEF. Robert, congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2338 in the subject. Your mailing address at the bottom of the email. Famwise, congratulations, Robert. Not only that, we got a nut this beach and we got overtime, beaches. We got overtime. Finish him. Fam, head on over into the Swole fam Telegram chat. The Daily Swole Telegram chat. Not the Swole fam. Not the Daily Swole Telegram chat. The Swole. Not the Dick Draft. The Dick Draft got me all twisted. Got me all fucked up. Head on over to the Daily Swole Telegram chat because we're going into overtime right now. You can also watch inside Swole TV, but we're streaming and we're chatting inside the Daily Swole Telegram chat. Head on over there, swolenormousx.com to join the fam. The link to the Daily Swole Telegram chat, if you're a member, like I don't know where to find it, it's right there on your homepage. And make sure, fam, those of you that are joining in right now and you're members, make sure you take a look over into the Swole fam Telegram chat in case someone's lost. Sometimes people are like, I can't find the chat. Let them know. All right, it's right there on your homepage. When you log in, you'll see all the Telegram chats that we got. It's time to go into overtime. That being said, let's get into, man, we got to nut this beach. So let's nut this beach, and then we're going into Altai, Johnny. There we go. Overtime. It's overtime. Let's go, baby. Overtime. Yeah. Overtime. Nick, can I get a hobo's dick cheese, Papa? Oh, yes, sir. You most certainly can.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
How about I send you one of those hobo's dick cheeses? The hobo's dick cheeses? Hobo's dick cheese. I'll give you another one.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
Take that fucking dick cheese. Ah, fuck your own face. Indeed.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
Ah, hairy legs. Always a...
I got hairy legs.
There we go, OT, baby. What a man cast. These are going like... The man casts are going like $130 now. We're getting like a longer man cast. Can you guys handle longer man casts? Is this okay? Are you able to keep up with this every day? Can you handle the man cast? I got your record player,
Make sure the
John.
television, excuse me, make sure you have the record
Can you
player
handle
on
a longer
night.
man cast? I don't know. We'll have to cut it short. We'll have to start doing shorter man casts? All right.
So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
That's fucking bullshit. Cerny, longer is always better.
Because Dickens?
You don't say. Share the man stream. The dick draft coming real soon. Do we have any volunteers? Do we have any volunteers? No? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I know.
Crucifixion is good. Out of the door, line on the left, one cross each.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and to get hot, I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in and pull and rub my leg down.
Don't touch
so it
girls.
was straight,
Don't
and
touch-
then watch the hair come back up again.
No hands. How's this happening? How is this fucking happening? How did he do this with no fucking hands? How did he do it? How did he do it, fam? How did he do it? Y'all already know. I did it with my motherfucking dick. Oh my God. It's longer every time. Fam, head on over to the Daily Swole Telegram chat. It is time to go into fucking T. As always, super stoked to get into that, fam. If you haven't yet joined, swolenormousx.com, join the fam right now. And if you can't join right now, remember, you might not be there for the live OT, but we do have all of them saved, and we do post all of them inside the inside Swole TV. So you'll never miss an overtime. Even if you can't catch it live, you can watch all of the overtimes. We have them all. So for members that are joining, you can catch up on all of those. Just some guy sent a message, and obviously, very well said. You are just some guy, so am I. I know you already had questions, but does your teachings, the maestro of mass, does your teachings go into, the maestro of muscle, does your teachings go into gaining weight for skinny fucks like me? Goddamn right. Goddamn right. It does go into, we have programs for that. So we have 90-day dash, scorched earth, but also swole season. So you really want to put on some fucking bulk. You still got to figure out what foods work best for you. We help you do that. And of course, we have the programs for you. So hope to see you inside the Swole fam. Just some guy. And for all of you that are taking one for the team, that are signing up for the, that are volunteering for the, as tribute for the dick draft, we salute you. Thank you so much for your service, everyone. May the beer goggles be strong with you. May the beer goggles be strong with you. We'll see you tomorrow. Everyone, overtime right now. We're starting in 3 to Schwam. See you in OT, and everyone else will see you tomorrow for, what is it, 23:39. Peace, McGee's, Deuce Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Out. OT, OT, oh.
I just wanna win on the low, like